Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is unfortunately not showing any sign of strength. Support levels are getting broken and people continue shorting, pushing the price even lower. But today, I do need to share with you the most likely scenario that is definitely going to wipe out majority of traders. Let me show it to you because as of right now, clearly, Bitcoin is still trading above the value area low, above the last very important volume support level at approximately 84,400 US dollars. This specific level, at least in my opinion, it is very important simply because we can talk about the first scenario that, in my opinion, it is definitely going to wipe out majority of traders because a lot of people are not really expecting a bounce at such a level because a lot of people are not expecting a bounce at this specific area. They are extremely bearish and even entering short or sell positions exactly at the area of support. Not, in my opinion, the smartest idea, and that is why I do need to share with you the first scenario. Once we are connecting our higher lows with a diagonal area of support, and also once we are connecting our lower highs with a diagonal area of resistance, it clearly does look like Bitcoin is forming some kind of a triangle. And now I can already see people talking in the comments of the video that, bro, this specific pattern is not valid because clearly a diagonal area of support is, as of right now, as we speak, getting broken towards downside. The reality is, the market unfortunately is not perfect and deviations are something that we can expect. If we are going to be able to see another bounce towards the upside and see acceptance above the point of control, I would definitely still say the triangle is valid right here and we can be looking for a rotation back towards the upside. And let me right now do share with you why another move up exactly at this specific area can still occur. The first one is going to be because of the RSI indicator and because of the money flow indicator, and later in the video we are even going to look at both of those indicators on a higher term time frame. But nevertheless, at the moment you are going to see the RSI indicator is clearly at the oversold area, which is going to be some kind of a bullish Bitcoin indication, and also going with the money flow indicator, also this one is at the moment being at the oversold area, and the last time we were oversold, Bitcoin has gotten quite a nice push towards the upside. That is simply why at this specific level where we are trading at the moment, it is the area of support. I am definitely not interested going with any short or sell positions as majority of people are as of right now doing, simply because potentially we might be expecting a bounce if Bitcoin is going to see acceptance back above the point of control, back above approximately 85,900 US dollars. Now, another reason why we can maybe even be expecting a bounce right here if the acceptance above the point of control is going to occur is simply because of the triangle theory. Let's go right now with our Elliott triangle waves right here, and we are going to right now first of all identify our A wave, our B wave, our C wave. At the moment this right here can only be our D wave. If the rotation towards the upside happens, we are looking for our E wave. Now with this specific scenario, because if you watched my yesterday's video, you most probably know that overall speaking on the daily time frame, Bitcoin does have bearish market structure, and also we are not able to see acceptance back above our major area of resistance. We are as of now looking slightly more bearish. Yes, I also got stopped out on some of my trades at the break even, and at the moment I am still holding a long position on XRP and also on Bitcoin in a case a bounce towards the upside is going to occur in the next couple of hours. But if there is a bounce, our EL8 wave can be formed. And also remember from yesterday, why is this push up very important? Simply because a major liquidations cluster on Bitcoin is going to come in at approximately 91,200, 91,300 US dollars. And before right now I do share with you another scenario, I would really appreciate if you right now smash up the like button because 800 likes are definitely possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now do share with you another very important scenario. You should right now also pay attention to it in a case Bitcoin does not see a push towards the upside. Remember, unfortunately, I do not have a crystal ball. I do not know what is going to happen. However, what I do know are the levels that I am potentially prepared to trade. So, if we do not see right now on Bitcoin a bounce towards the upside above the point of control, above 85,900 US dollars, of course, we can be looking for lower targets. On Twitter, only a couple of minutes ago, I posted also a very important chart where I said that yes, the last volume support level was hit, and if it's going to be lost, things can get very, very ugly very, very fast. So, if we are talking about right now literally a collapse towards downside, we are first of all going to pay attention to the first liquidity level. What is going to be our first liquidity level? Exactly below our recent low, exactly at 81,360 US dollars. Now, with this specific level, unfortunately, is not a support level. It is only a key level because of the recent low, because Bitcoin does have quite a lot of liquidity exactly at this specific area. So, in a case we do see push towards downside, we need to see an immediate reaction towards the upside after Bitcoin potentially takes out the recent low at $81,360. If there is no reaction below the low, expect a major push towards downside. And what is then going to be our much lower price target in a case Bitcoin does not see any reactions right here? Yes, unfortunately, it is very, very low. Once we are applying our high time frame levels on the chart, going on the daily time frame, you can right now unfortunately clearly see the next level that is going to be important, and it is going to land at approximately 71,400 US dollars. So ideally, we really right now need to see a bounce at the area where Bitcoin is as of right now trading, or if we are going to right now go slightly lower towards our liquidity level at approximately 81,360 US dollars. And yes, bouncing at this specific area, it is still going to give us another scenario that majority of people are not paying attention to, and majority of people, guess what, are most probably going to be extremely bearish exactly at this specific level. So if we go right now lower, the triangle of course is invalidated. We are not interested trading at this specific area. I'm only potentially interested going with another long position, but I'm going to take a long or a buy only if, as I said before, we do see a sign of strength. That being said, acceptance above the point of control, acceptance above 85,900 US dollars. No acceptance, no reaction right now. We are looking for lower, and our first lower target is the liquidity level, which in that case, this triangle does get invalidated, but another ABC correction can then still be valid. That being said, we can talk about an ABC correction. We got a push toward the upside for some kind of an A wave. With the entire move down, we can be talking about our B wave, and if there is a reaction right here, we can then simply look for another push toward the upside. And guess what? Most probably, people are not expecting that. Literally, the entire market is as of right now trading in the fear, and people are selling exactly at the areas of support. Now, of course, as I said before, I'm not saying this specific support level needs to hold, but nevertheless, if there is a reaction, I am still aware of this specific scenario where, yes, I am going to get stopped out of my long or a buying position on Bitcoin, but I am most probably going to re-enter a position in a case there is going to be a reaction towards the upside. Remember, no reaction right here. We are looking for lower, and our next major area of support on Bitcoin is going to land at 71,400 US dollars. That is why, if you also want to trade with us, Bybit Exchange is still offering to you quite an insane 30,000 US dollar bonus with the first link down below. You register with the first link, you deposit, and you also do need to create some volume, but nevertheless, you get the bonus and you can trade with the bonus to fire another trade. Additionally, BitUnix Exchange is without KYC and without VPN, offering to you also an insane free bonus, and additionally, I was able to negotiate for you to get VIP level 3 and 10 USDT only on a sign up that is right now unfortunately still capped to only 300 US user. So take advantage of the bonuses while you still can, because most probably if the opportunity is offered to us, we can be looking for another trade, not only on Bitcoin, but of course also on the entire cryptocurrency market. Now, let me also do share with you another chart once we are zooming out on the weekly time frame. You most probably know that a couple of days ago, we talked about our weekly candle. If the weekly candle would close as a bullish pin bar, as a bullish candlestick pattern, this right here would be an insane bullish Bitcoin indication. But as of right now, the candle is closing in only 10 more hours, and most probably it is not going to be a bullish candlestick pattern. This specific candle as of now does look actually quite bad. However, on the other side, once you're paying attention to the Bitcoin semi-futures chart, this one, in my opinion, does not look as bad. Why so? Because in the next couple of hours, if our weekly candle is going to close as it is right now, we are going to confirm a CME gap. And as you can see right here, the CME futures chart closed at approximately $86,430. As of right now, Bitcoin is trading lower at $84,200. So clearly, we are going to form quite a significant CME gap. If we open at approximately this specific area, that is going to mean 90% probability that we are going to see a bounce sooner rather than later. That is why I'm as of right now still telling to you, if we go lower towards our next liquidity level, pay attention to the reaction where we can be interested to fire another long or buy position, or if Bitcoin is already right now going to go higher, pay attention to the acceptance above $86,000. Now, additionally, going one step further with another very important indicator, which is still going to be the money flow and also the RSI indicator, let's just say on the 2-hour time frame. You're right now going to see we are also reaching the oversold area, and not only that, on the RSI indicator at the moment, you have a lower low right here, but a higher low on the Bitcoin chart itself, which right now means hidden bullish divergence is being present. It's not confirmed as right now, but nevertheless, it is still some kind of a setup for a hidden bullish divergence. So that being said, I am still as of right now aware we can drop lower, because to be honest, it really does look like a lot of people are still shorting Bitcoin and they are still successful pushing the price lower. You have right now only two potential trades that I see as of now on the Bitcoin chart itself. Push toward the upside, acceptance above the resistance, let's look for higher, at least this specific high to be taken, or we go lower, we take the liquidity below this specific low, and we are going to pay attention for a bigger ABC correction. And guess what? If people are going to be shorting right here, their positions are definitely going to be squeezed very much once Bitcoin is then going to see a bounce towards the upside. But once again, you need to monitor the reaction, because if there is no reaction right here, we are going to look for lower, and we are going to look for our monthly area of support at $71,400. Make sure you do manage your risk correctly. Personally, as I said before, I did get stopped out on some of my long positions on Ethereum, for example, and also on Dogecoin, but nevertheless, XRP and Bitcoin trade are as of right now still intact. My stop loss is at break even. If I get stopped out, I'm simply then going to look to re-enter in a position. And additionally, on XRP, the next very important level you should right now be aware of is actually being hit literally as we speak, because XRP is taking out our recent low right here. Would I long XRP right now? To be honest, not yet, because Bitcoin is also as of right now not showing any major sign of strength. Pay attention to the Bitcoin chart right now. Ideally, we are going to form quite a significant CME gap in the next couple of hours, and ideally, we are looking for a significant short squeeze toward the upside for Bitcoin to go at least towards $95,000. That is why take advantage of the free bonuses using the links down below after you register and after initial deposit, and thank you for smashing up the like button.